Just when you thought Caitlin Clark's rise couldn't shake things up anymore, the WNBA has hit us with some unbelievable changes. The Indiana Fever just made a major move, firing their entire leadership team, and the timing, right after Caitlin's explosive rise, isn't just a coincidence. So, could it be that the Fever sees Caitlin as the future face of the league, and they're clearing the path for a superstar rebuild? Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into Breanna Stewart's shocking announcement, the Indiana Fever's complete reset, and why Caitlin Clark is at the center of a monumental shift in the WNBA. If you think the WNBA's struggles are just about wins and losses, this might change your mind. Let's set the scene. Caitlin Clark, the name that's been on everyone's lips, drawing fans to stadiums, breaking viewership records, and reminding everyone that there's something undeniably electric about women's basketball. Yet, despite all the buzz and popularity, the WNBA has struggled to capitalize on this momentum. The Indiana Fever, who haven't exactly had the spotlight, saw a glimmer of hope, maybe even a roadmap to a brighter future. But first, they decided to wipe the slate clean. And I mean, totally clean. President, general manager, head coach, all out. Now, here's where things get interesting. Caitlin Clark has been stirring up conversations not just for her talent, but for her undeniable appeal to the fans, especially in Indiana. Rumors say that Indiana might just be preparing to lure a game changer into their camp. After all, who wouldn't want Caitlin Clark on their team? And it's not just about performance, it's about what she represents, energy, record-breaking performances, and the ability to bring fans right to the seats. And then, just when things were heating up, Breanna Stewart, one of the league's biggest stars, dropped a bombshell in support of Caitlin. Stewart's comments aren't just praise, they're a bold call to action. She's pushing for a more competitive, fan-centered league that can stand behind its star players rather than treating them like tools for temporary hype. It's a clear message. Stewart believes players like Caitlin can single-handedly bring the WNBA into a new era, and that the league needs to wake up to this fact. But there's a twist. The WNBA has been hesitant to fully embrace Caitlin as the league's face, despite her massive popularity. Why? Well, some say it's because the WNBA's priorities haven't always aligned with what fans want. For years, the league has leaned heavily into certain narratives, but with Caitlin's rise, fans are starting to ask for what they've really wanted all along: undeniable skill and pure, thrilling competition. Think about it, even NBA legends like Steph Curry and LeBron James have publicly supported Caitlin, calling her style electrifying and a must-watch. And yet, the WNBA seems cautious, even cold in some respects, about pushing her to the forefront. Are they missing a golden opportunity here? Imagine if Caitlin was given the same promotional backing as NBA rookies or young phenoms. The ratings would soar. And now, here we are. Indiana has cleaned house. There's talk of hiring a seasoned coach, maybe even a name like Lisa Bluter, who knows Caitlin's style and potential inside out. Or perhaps Stephanie White, a former Fever player herself, could step in and shape this team with Caitlin in mind. Either way, it's clear the Fever wants change, and fast. As Breanna Stewart implied, it's about time the WNBA recognized the star power in players like Caitlin and build around them. And if they don't, the league risks losing its brightest talent to opportunities elsewhere, possibly overseas or even out of the sport entirely. So, what's next? Will the Fever succeed in making Indiana the go-to destination for the next generation of women's basketball? Will the league finally throw its full weight behind Caitlin Clark? And how will Breanna Stewart's call to action ripple through the league's hierarchy? One thing is for sure, the WNBA can't afford to play it safe anymore. Caitlin Clark isn't just a rising star, she's a revolution waiting to happen. If the WNBA is smart, it'll stop with the games off the court and start building for a future that fans actually want. And it looks like Breanna Stewart and a growing number of fans are making sure they hear it loud and clear.